very good evening to all of you.
Good evening.
So, it's my proud privilege to be here addressing you, addressing this august gathering of investors, professionals, entrepreneurs, and startups. So, friends, this is the first meetup of SL Entrepreneurs, which is a venture of Startup Lanes in Delhi, NCR. I am delighted to see that the house is full. And the reasons for delightment is obvious. I, along with Shishir Gupta and Vijender Mishra, co-founded this platform, this startup ecosystem with a unique concept, and I feel we are in the right direction now. In my career of chartered accountancy practice, which is over for 25 years now, I have witnessed many changes in the way of doing business from time to time due to changes in law, regulations, and many other things. As you have seen, the changes in complete business scenario after the onslaught of GST. Some of the businesses have got ruined and some have got a lot of boost. But the way the startups do business is completely different. Startups typically are headed by people who have great ideas and technologies but are mostly not from business background. And hence they need a lot of guidance and support, not only in terms of funding, financing, but also in terms of compliance, auditing, counting, transaction planning, tax planning, predictions, and valuations. So, friends, I've always been fascinated by the idea of helping out young entrepreneurs, whether educated or not, in terms of professional expertise, guidance, and support in a cost-effective manner and self-sustainable manner. And I have been doing so over my complete career. I feel proud when I see some of them grow up to be extremely successful in life. In my pursuit of doing so, I found many challenges doing it alone as an individual, and hence would sometimes hit the roadblock either due to some overrun of, or lack of resources. When I met Shishir through Vijendra, we could immediately hit the common chord of creating a structured platform for the growth of a startup on a pan-India basis, which has the potential to become India's biggest platform for startup ecosystem in a short span of time. In my opinion, startups are not merely technology-driven initiatives, but an idea of practical application of any science or art which yields results for a welfare of masses and has got the potential to grow manifolds is also a startup. Classic example of this is Patanjali. Yoga has not been invented by Baba Ramdev. It was there for ages, but it gained popularity only when Baba used it for giving a specific solution to specific problems, which appealed to masses, and hence grew exponentially, creating massive wealth and employment. But at the same time, it's the truth that technology-based startups having disruptive ideas are more likely to be funded. Our basic idea is to mine out more and more new investors from society through our complex network to groom them to become angel investors, thereby keeping the pace of matching with the pace of generation of new startups. Not to mention that mentoring and grooming the startups is already part of our venture. Our idea is not only to get the startups financed, but to groom them in such a manner that they are able to handle the finances in the most efficient manner and create an enterprise which is strong enough to sustain the bad weather of changing laws and regulations. SL Entrepreneurs and SL Angel Investor is a step forward in this direction, and I am sure our team of co-founders, having rich and varied experience in all aspects related to startup, is definitely come out with flying colors. We are another guest speaker of the evening with us. So welcome, sir, Mr. Madhu Agrawal. He is Head Business Excellence at India Mart, and we'll definitely be sharing his details before he speaks. Please welcome. Thank you. Our details in a presentation later when Shishir is on the dais were 2,300 years ago, which says, if you give a man a fish, he will have a meal. If you teach him how to fish, he might make a living out of it. If you are thinking a year ahead, sow a seed. If you are thinking 10 years ahead, plant a tree. But if you are thinking 100 years ahead, educate people. So by sowing seed, you will harvest once. By planting a tree, you will harvest tenfold. And by educating people, you will harvest hundredfold. thank you very much for patiently hearing. Thank you so much.